Hey, it's February. Are you wondering if your monthly layout can be free of hearts and flowers and valentines and still make a good layout? You bet it can. Stay tuned and watch. Hi, and welcome to Keeping Your Heart, the place where we explore the ways that we keep our hearts open and engaged as we walk alongside others. My name is Renee, and I'm so glad that you're here. If this is the first time that you are here, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Don't forget to press the little subscribe button below with that little bell so you'll be notified when a new video goes up or I'm on live. If you've been here before and you haven't subscribed, now is the perfect time so that you don't miss out on anything. So, hi, it's February. This is time for a plan with me. So we're gonna go through that spread. This is a great opportunity to look at what's going on in the first month of your 2020 and see what you might wanna adjust for this coming month. So you're gonna see a lot of tweaks here and there as I decide how I need to really refocus on some areas. Also, you might notice there's a little bit different of a background. I'm actually on the road right now, so I am using the hotel room decor as my background as I give you some intro to this particular video. So if you don't know what Keeping Your Heart is, it's simply about looking at how do we do self-care, organizational, mind, home practices that help us to not be preoccupied or worried so that we can actually be present with those who are walking alongside us. So if we have kids or family members or community members that need us to be there during their times of processing or during their times of suffering or just to be silent in times of grieving, we can do that fully with our hearts completely engaged because we don't have these other things distracting us. And so let's just go ahead and get to the process and then the walkthrough of February 2020. So what you'll notice here is the different colors that I selected for the month of February. Very geographic, both with jewel tones and cacti. I don't know, it was in the collection of washi that you see there and it really called to me. So I used my Cricut and drew this little terrarium, geographic terrarium, and drawing my little cacti in there and saying hello to the month of February. It was so much fun and really enjoyed working on that. I like these bright colors, not relying solely on things like hearts and doilies and stuff for the month of February, but something bright and growing, and yeah, it's fun. So here, starting in on the monthly layout for the calendar. I haven't changed my calendar layout very much in the last few years. It's generally the same. The only thing that generally changes is if there is more room on the right or left, but this adding of the month I used the Cricut again with leftover. These are both scraps from my regular vinyl that I had, so I thought I would use that and make it just a little bit shinier. Adding some washi. There's washi in the bottom left hand corner that I just added. I'm going to actually replace shortly, but you'll see I'm just adding the days of the week here and the dates throughout the month. So there's that new cacti succulent collection that was on the bottom there. And then moving to my focus for my heart, mind, body, and soul. So you'll see that I will tag a separate video that explains what this layout is about and how that's working into my monthly layout each month of 2020. That really fun holographic washi. Loving that. Underneath here, I'm adding my monthly goals. So those are my savings goals for vacation, for Christmas, and then of course also Weight Watchers meetings, which I did not do such a good job in January. So I'm going to really try to make sure that I get to at least 3 meetings in February. The weight loss is going great, but I really do need to get into the meetings as well. So you'll see here I am starting the layout for Your Best Year 2020 for the month of February with financial, spiritual, mental, relational, and physical. And setting in the focus of what success is for the month and what weekly goals or tasks within the weeks are to reach those particular goals, always beginning with the end in mind. It's such a great focus. Why do we just plan without knowing where we're going? Let's begin with the end in mind. And you'll see the hearts that I add up there. That is for relational connections and for emotional management. So gratitude, always. And on the right hand side will be the normal, you see I switch out the washi there, decided that could go better on a different page. But the social connections and the affirmations for February on the right hand side. So these two pages having to do with mind, both with organization and vocation. And on the left-hand side, it was pretty helpful to start moving my content planning into a separate workspace and have this as a brain dump place and quick planning, but instead to put in all those details and deadlines and milestones in another planner. And you see on the right-hand side, I went back and looked at the social connection because I realized I had forgotten a sticker, a cacti sticker, and wanted to get that in. So I did that and then came back to do the content and my Pomodoro tracker, which has really been helpful. It helped me to get some videos done all right in a row by setting time aside. And then here you'll see for Care for Body, where I'm listening to my body. What's my body telling me each day? And what do I need to do? And on the right side, we'll have to do with my soul. What is going to be helping my soul to grow each day and what fills it? So there you see the layout for this month. I hope that there was something there that inspired you. If there was, don't forget that you can take a picture and then tag me in Instagram here. I would love to see how that might have influenced anything that you're doing. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and about what's going on in your planning and in your process. And if you want to let me know of what you'd like to see in coming videos, I'd love to hear that as well. You can also check things out at my website, reneemdupuis.com, which I have posted right here. And we have all kinds of stuff that's coming up in 2020. I'm super excited for all the things. And so I invite you to join with me, to subscribe if you haven't done that before, to give a thumbs up if you like this. You don't have to, it's cool. I just really am glad that you're sticking around and hanging out with me. I smushed those together. So thank you so much, and don't forget to keep your heart. Bye.